They would not let me stream. They would not let me stream. For Christ's sakes. Tell everyone to come here. And I'm sorry. Unbelievable. Are we able to comment? Are we hi everyone. I scheduled a live, and when I clicked on live, it was like, unable to connect, unable to connect, unable to connect. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna need you to work. Because I did my part in making sure I was on time. And of course, the internet just wanted to give up. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Come on in, fam. I am so sorry for the... Ooh, that's too loud. I know. Yes, Pam. So when I clicked on go live on the other one, and then it just froze. It did not want to work. And I'm like, great. My squad is waiting. And it's like, really? How are am I being covered? Hey, Emily. Am I being covered by the comments? I don't know. I can't tell. Welcome, fam. Today is Natasha Denona night. We're going to go into the Tropic Palette. Some things, thank you, Ali, I appreciate it. Hi, Katrina. Some things to know, you do not have to have the Tropic Palette. This live will be on the main feed for you to refer back to if you eventually get the Tropic Palette and you want to see the looks again. Also, Nika was very nice to share the last row. This was actually on Sydney Grace's Instagram around June. So Sydney Grace has dupes for those shades. Nika was very nice to provide me those Sydney Grace dupes. If you happen to want to know what those are, I'm going to put her username in the chat as well. These are the Sydney Grace dupes, if you wish to know what those are. Hi, Penny Rose. Woo, Renee. Hello there. Hi, Karen. Hi, Amira. Hi. Yes, and Karen. So, Karen, I'm so dumb. Karen was really nice enough to be okay with me selling my Tropic palette to her at the time because it was hard for her to get her where she was at. And then I was like, but I have to have all the Natasha Denona palette. So when this went on sale again, of course I bought it, but I should have waited. This is now on sale at Sephora for $64.50. Fam. Oh my God. Please don't. Vikeejeah is here. Vikeejeah. And I'm going to put Vikeejeah's channel down below. She does luxury makeup reviews and try-ons, but she's the one who confirmed my temptation to buy this brush. Because she mentioned in her, I think it was a Tom Ford video, because you were actually, hi Janelle, you were applying the Traceless Foundation Stick in Mocha. That is Vikeejeah shade. She was saying how this is like the BK Beauty Contour Foundation brush, which was in my basket, which sold out because this is now, I don't know, I think the Mother's Day sale is still going on BK Beauty. Hey, Jackeline! And of course, she was like, this brush is pretty much the same, and this is on sale on the Marc Jacobs website. $30, $30-something dollars. Insane. Because full price, this thing is expensive. But it was actually on sale. I think it still might be. Amy, I know. The dark blue in the bottom row is just so hard pan. I'm still making it work though. Yeah, we're going to probably have to do the same thing tonight. Absolutely. I am waiting for my Wayne Goss lipsticks. They are slated to arrive Monday, Tuesday. We shall see. Brown Girl Bella Shannon B is here. I'm going to put her channel down below. Ooh, do we have one? I didn't see them. Butterfly Dream. Hello, my love. This is the phase 2. Oh my goodness me. Bulbul, what's up? I love it. It is the new Amira. I ordered all the BK beauty brushes. Linda, hello, my love. Amanda, what's up? Hey, Glitchy Glam. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. This is a night of eyeshadow application. Or if you just want to hang out with the fam, that's cool too. Yes. Vikeejeah, I'm with you. Because I'm a J-Bay. I might have to buy another phase 2. I mean, for 30 bucks, or however much it costs. Hi, Jennifer. I hope you're feeling better today. Mia, how do you like the Wayne Goss gloss? The BK Beauty website. Let me see here. Let me pull up the website for you, my love, so I could just drop the link down below. Oh my goodness me. Or someone whoever feels free to do so. And they're doing a 20-30% off sale until, I guess, the end of the weekend for Mother's Day. So BK Beauty is there. Hi, Chia. I am very real, and I'm speaking, and I'm talking, and I'm breathing. Okay. Let me see here. All right, fam. Are we ready to go? Oh. I'm so... Makarari... Makarari? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I have a confession to make, fam. Bergdorf Goodman, of course, just recently had a huge sale. And some of the items that were on sale were the Pat McGrath Foundation and the Hourglass Foundation, both of which I already own, as you know. But of course, during the last couple of months, I had a shade match epiphany, realizing that a lot of the foundation shades that I do currently own are not actually my shade. Right now, I have the Pat McGrath Foundation in medium 16, so I ordered another one in medium 14. The Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation I currently have in honey, which is way too warm. I ordered in golden. Those, in fact, are my actual foundation shades. Both foundations I applied today. I combined both shades, and I am in love. In love. It's a little yellow. It's a little yellow. Keonce, I thought it was NC 42, but it might be 1 or 2 up from there. If I'm proud, because at the time, this happens all the time, right? When you try out foundation, you might be a little tan, or you might be whatever on the shade spectrum. But this past summer, I wore sunscreen to death. I wore my sun hat to death. Did not get any color. Oh, thanks, Vikeejeah. Listen, a lot of people didn't like the Hourglass Vanish Liquid. Thank you, Jennifer, for reminding people to like the live. A lot of people didn't like the Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation, but let me tell you, if you mix it with the Pat, which is a lot more fluid in consistency, and the Vanish Liquid is a little more creamy, and you only use a little bit, because I rely on the Vanish Liquid for that coverage, okay? Oh, no, Emily, there's another live where people are waiting. How can we... Let me see. Sorry, I was mid-explaining something, but of course I have to go back and let everyone know that we're here instead, because that one was so weird. Emily, I don't see it. You know what it is? It froze, and I have no way of exiting or like deleting it. I have no idea how to. I can't even do it from my end. Let me see if I could do it from the... Hold, please. Hold, please. I'm on my laptop. Because perhaps I could, let me see. Ah, here it is. I deleted it from my laptop. Maybe that would help. Because I could not get on that freaking video. Fabiola, thank you. I'm so sorry. I couldn't be on the first live because the internet abandoned me. Yes, Toya, it is really hard. So back to the foundation story. Hi, Carmen. Because the hourglass is a little thick, and I think people were using way too much of it. And if you use way too much of the hourglass, it does look heavy on the skin. But if you combine it with something fluid like the or even the Surratt, it's perfect. Perfect. COS is here. Hi, babe. Iris, what's up? I got my Bergdorf order today. 3 Chantecaille blushes. The coral, the bee, and the turtle. They're tiny, but they are gorgeous. Absolutely. Yes, it will be still. I always start the chat with welcoming everyone. There was a delay in the chat, Nadine, because unfortunately the internet just totally abandoned me. I couldn't get on that live, so I had to cancel that live and start another one. And I will replace the thumbnail. Let's get into it, okay? Do we have our Tropic palette? Here we go. Z-Life, you're right on time. So, as you know, Natasha Denona creates her palettes like a matrix. Hi, Lit Artistry. Any quad you encounter is a look. Any row you encounter, a look. Any column, a look. Any diagonal is a look, right? Hey, Lori, what's up? The consensus of surrounding this palette is that these shades get hard pan really quickly. They're a little tricky. You have to use your finger, or you might have to scrape off some and just use that for your lid pigment, right? Hi, Jess, how are you? So, for instance, if you just wanted to use this column and you're like, how in the freaking world? Well, fam, I would say, first of all, I would put Xena all over the lid, use this to blend it out, and then put limoncello, yes, on the inner corner. Why don't we get started? And for that, I will start with my paint pot in soft ochre. Woo! Let me grab my mirror. Lorraine's 3 Pat McGrath concealers came today. Lorraine, did you start playing with them? I'm so happy that you finally have them in your hands. Hi, Gemma. Okay. Alicia, how are you, my love? Susan, what's going on? Hi, Jessica. Jessica, did you get an update for your brushes? Okay. Whew. 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 Don't mind me. I'm just applying primer. Don't forget to layer the shimmers on some swatches to show versatility. The dark blue as a base with the shimmer pink is awesome. Yes. So the green as a base with the yes. Thank you, Lit Artistry. Yes. It's all about the layering, fam. You have to layer and just play and not use one shade. Because again, these palettes, she has 15 colors in here, so you can use all 15. Tina, the beauty after the 40s. What's up? Taya, aren't they great? I love. Sharon, it might be. It might be. Here we go. I said I was starting with this, right? Okay, we're gonna do Xena all over the lid. This is a matte. I would grab a brush that will pick up a lot at the same, like Sonia G, Jumbo Blender. Ooh, Lorraine got the brushes. Oh, thank you. And she got Decadence. Jenny, you're just on time. Tracy, don't even worry about it. This was weird today because I tried to go on the initial live that I had scheduled and the internet totally abandoned me. Xena, all over the lid. And to get maximum color payoff, fam, is best to tap. Oh, Jenny has been using Decadence all week. It's easy to, isn't it? There's not much. You just slap on one of those colors and you're good to go. Sasha, I think it is. The last time I checked, Tropic might still be available. Now you see, fam, I'm going in quite a number of times because I want to make sure this lavender shows, or use a lighter base to ensure that the color of the lavender comes through. Thank you, Kianse. I really like it as well. It's pastel, but it has a little more depth to it. A little more depth. Taking that same shade under the lash line. Yes, Lisa, it is on sale. Hopefully it still will be. This is such a nice color. I like to wear my eyes very, very smoky. You can keep the shadow tighter to the lash line. Wait, we got a super chat. What's up? You inspire our entire family. Our girls have watched your flexibility videos online and I love your IG posts. 2 of them are constantly walking on their hands now. Mommy Curtis loves watching your... Thank you, Curtis fam. I appreciate you. I love that. Yes. Tell them to keep doing it because when you get 35 and trying to do splits, it's hard. It is hard. Thank you so much. That was so kind and sweet for you to say. Oh, we got another one. I missed this one. Kianse, love your channel and recognize the money you invest in. It provides us with content. Thank you, friend. You are so kind and generous. I appreciate that beyond words. How we're looking. As Dee would call it, a sexy Easter egg. Switching brushes into a more fluffy one. Fluffy. This is not too... I want something fluffier. Sonia G. Blender Pro. One of my favorites. Now with Sahara. If you want, just to show that you could use this whole column to blend out the edges of Xena. Because that's a really nice gradient. I like that combination a lot. You could go in with Sahara first. I wouldn't, because if you want the lavender to really show, I would pack this down on freshly placed primer. Because if Sahara gets too low and you try to pack this on, it might look patchy. It might. Just to kind of eliminate that possibility, go in with the matte first and then use Sahara to blend it out if you want more of a neutral tone to the look. Yeah, fam? Jay, are you getting inspired? Yes, Lucy. Which side? This side? Is that better? Let me know, because I'll move to the other side. because the way I'm facing the camera is hard for me to tell. Better, keep moving. Is that better? While I blend. While I blend. Oh, good. Thank you, Gemma. Limon. Oh, good. Thanks, Vikeejeah. A little bit more towards the red bin. Like that. Oh, look. That photograph is my little fan because I get hot. That photograph is my college class. And they all signed it. Thanks, fam. Thank you for guiding me. Okay. Limoncello now on the inner corner. What happened to my brush? This is a beautiful shade. It's a duochrome. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness me. I love. And it melts on anything you put. Oh no, the shade fell. Whatever, I don't need it. Look at the shine. Look at the shine. I love this. Let's do this eye and we'll put on the lashes. Cool, fam? I want to do what Lit Artistry suggested. Ooh, we got to put, okay. So this can be applied on top of Tiger Lily. So we got Tiger Lily. You would think, why would you put it on top? Because look, there's a blue shift to gusty that makes it just changes the color. So, Penny Rose, I agree that these actually might work better with synthetic brushes. I actually have one, if you could even imagine. It's a, I forgot the brand. Here it is. It's a unit brush, 117. Sure. I was requested to swatch my exotic shade. Ow. So yes, they do have a tendency to hard pan. I would just use one of these and just scratch the surface. But I understand if you don't want to go through that. Units 117, going in with Tiger Lily. Back and forth. Back and forth. Like, you really got to get it on there. Back and forth. I think it's so densely pressed into the pan that it could be a little tough using your finger. So you need something with bristles to pick up the shadow. We're tapping on the majority of the lid, fam. We're just going for it. Tia. That's so funny. Sneak shopping. We're sneak shopping. Corey, I agree. The Lila palette has a different formula. I don't know if it's because these specific blue pigments perhaps influence the formula to be more tighter panned. Lucy, is it worth to get the Safari and the Tropic palette? I'm contemplating because they are the only two missing from my... Well, I could say that the Tropic has more textures for you to work with. And Safari is all matte. So it will probably serve you more as a supplementary palette, although I do love me an all matte look. without a single doubt. That's looking rich. Toya, really? Oh my goodness. Leela is like bae. But I understand though. I understand. I'm going in right away to the lower lash line, same brush. Hey Tasha, what's up, friend? Tara, I mixed Safari with Subversive, but Safari with Midnight Sun is also a really great combination. No, I don't think there's hate. It's just, you know, some people are not going to like some palettes. Toya, it's all good. It's all good. There's, you know, there's something. If it wasn't because I stopped my buying, I'm sure there would have been palettes that I regretted buying as well and had to return. Most definitely. Most definitely. Going in to fix that. However, I think I want to go in with a pencil. Oh, we could go in with the Char. We could go in with the Char. However, I think I want to go in with Linda. A Tria Flash. Absolutely. It's a little warmer than Tiger Lily, but it'll do. It'll do. Gemma, I spent way too much money on everything. Cocoa. Well, listen, actually, I would use Laguna to blend this out because I wanted it to be like a true blue. However, if you want to tone it down a little bit, then you would go in with the more neutral shade. And I understand why she has it there. So, Cocoa with my Sonia G, Sky Eye, and Classic Crease. This is actually a technique I've adopted and I find most helpful in applying the main stage shade first and then using another shade to blend it out. Because that's how you can guarantee whatever shade you want to really show and have pop off on your lid is going to show. You know what I mean? I use a towel to wipe them, or I use my Hakuhodo solid soap to wash them once a month. Ooh, Jenny got her mom the mini booster and flat definer. Ooh, those are good. Oh, hi, Tiffany. Alicia, you inspired me with your decadence look on Wednesday. I created a look with Lapis Luxury, Underworld, Enigma, Sinful, and Gold Standard. Yes, that is a good combination. Did someone request PayPal? I'm so sorry that I don't have the description box up yet, but it will be up. And all my info will be down below. But I'm going to drop it here. Thank you so much. And I will continue blending. So we could get these looks lashed. We could get this look lashed. J Booth, I'm sorry there's no exercise. I think, you know, I'm thinking about, because I feel like my exercising scares people away. As much as I love to do it, I'm looking into, eventually, I am building my website, and maybe I'll have a hub so that I can have like a 15-20 minute stretch there just for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I like stretching, but I know everyone else doesn't. Hi, Bye, Janelle. Thank you so much for stopping by. Vikeejeah, yes. I try to do a little rounder. My hands, they take over sometimes. But I actually prefer a rounder blend with blue for some reason. I don't know why. I do think it looks better, but I forgot to do that with this look. Ooh. Taya, they might. The 28 pan palettes might go on sale eventually. Shandy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to figure out, there's so much content I want to do that I want to figure out where I want to put it. Because I know YouTube has like a membership feature now. I've always struggled with, like, what am I going to put on a membership platform versus what I put on my main YouTube platform, right? Because I wanted to make it worthwhile for whoever wants the membership, but I really don't know how it works. I don't know if YouTube takes a cut. They probably do. It's like their version of Patreon, basically. They're trying to compete. This is my J5529 Hakuhodo brush with Tiger Lily, actually. And I'm just whipping it around to make this a little smoother. It's possible for a second channel, but I want to keep everything on one platform because I feel one channel right now is like, it's a lot of work. I considered Patreon, but I get overwhelmed. I do. Because I also have, I teach on Super She, and now I'm doing my Zoom classes. And now I actually have a backbend course that I partnered with Pole Sport Organization. It's a 6-week backbend course that I recorded myself. And I have to do 2 new videos every month, which is fine. I agreed to that. So now I have to see everything that I've committed to and figure out where I could, go in with new content. Oh yeah, Supreme News with Artist Couture, gone. Hey, Heavy on the Chai, what's up, my love? What is your opinion between PMG Mothership 5 or 6 for someone getting into makeup? I would go with Mothership 6. I know I love 6 more than Bronze Seduction, but Bronze Seduction is like, it's a lot. And I think for a beginner, you might be overwhelmed. Beyonce, Pole Fitness, I miss the studio, I know. Do you know Revolve Pole Studio? I'm doing a handstand workshop with them on the 23rd of this month. And I think they also have different instructors teaching for them as well. Yeah, it's so hard to teach for me on Zoom because it's not the same than how I like to teach in person, but I get it. That's what we got to do. Gusti. I'm tapping that on the center. Oh! Look how that just changed. It gave it such a beautiful shift. Stop it. Aisha, what's up, my love? Then applying that same shade exclusively here on the inner corner. Pulling it over Tiger Lily. And then bringing it somewhat on the inner part of the lid. Or just the inner corner. Exactly, Mimi. It's the interaction that we miss. And although we see each other on a computer screen, it's just not the same. I am never complaining about leaving my house again. I'm never complaining about having to go on the train, having to go teach class, how tired I'm never again. Never again. I think of those moments of the day when I was working and how I was just doing my thing, walking all over Manhattan, and now I'm just like, man, that seems like it was a lifetime ago. You know what I'm saying, Keonce? A whole new lease on life. It is okay, Jenny. You're absolutely right. I'm sure I will make observations about my life and how I rather do something and not the other. But definitely my perspective has changed. I never would have imagined in my lifetime that I would go through something like this. Absolutely. Tapping on this shade. There's that blue shift like Lit Artistry said. And when you pair it with Tiger Lily, the best. Let's put on these lashes, fam. Celebration. Celebration. Good old Ardell's, the same ones I applied on Wednesday. They're fresh. The glued has been removed from the lash bubba bands, so we're not overloading it. I got a video dropping after this live, fam, and it's a collaboration. It's dropping at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard right after this live. Ooh. Putting on some glue. Putting on some glue. Putting on some glue. Letting that rest. You dry, little lash. You dry well for us. Or just tacky. Just a little tacky. Tacky, tacky, tacky. So I'm the worst with collabs because I get anxious with deadlines. I don't know if you noticed, fam, but I really don't have a schedule on my YouTube. I just kind of go with the flow. And I just post when I want. So when I actually have a day that I need to post, I'm like, which is fine. You know, I mean, deadlines are normal. They sometimes have to happen. Gina, what's up, my love? Shoe Lady 6. Kathleen, thank you so much. I know a lot of Peloton instructors. I actually auditioned for Peloton. Little story time while I apply these lashes. I auditioned for their tread program. And being in the fitness industry, you know a lot of people, and the individual who suggested that I audition for Peloton presented an amazing case as to why I would love it. They get paid really well, okay? And they're basically treated like better than, you know, a typical New York group fitness instructor. It sounded very appealing. However, I don't teach treadmill classes. I teach body weight training, and it wasn't my lane, but I was willing to have an open mind and see what I can do. Willing to learn how to teach a running class, right? That might mean that I have to run a lot more often, which wasn't my thing, but, you know, sometimes we got to do things that we're not comfortable with to reach higher, okay? I was very nervous about the audition. Practice as I was on the treadmill, practicing what kind of cueing I would do. The day came, I'm at the Peloton studio, and it was kind of crazy because it was all a blur. It happened so fast. And of course, the young lady who I was corresponding with didn't email me anything for weeks. Had no idea if I was even being considered still. Had no idea if I got it or if I didn't get it. Okay, weeks. Then she emails me to ask, hey, do you teach yoga? And I'm like, no, but I teach stretch. I'm not yoga certified, but I could teach you a stretch class. And she forwarded me to the director who then was launching the online yoga program for Peloton. And then he emails me back to say, sorry, we're only accepting certified yoga teachers. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Welsh Witch. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, friend. So with that, I was like, oh, I guess I didn't make it then. It was such a strange cat. Thank you so much. It was such a strange exchange. I'm going to read your super chat note. Like, I was bummed that I didn't make it, but also I was relieved that perhaps it was something I wasn't meant to do. I just received the Chikuhodo, your fault. Also waiting on Natasha's gold palette and Shushu. Yes, I will check out Westman Atelier. And first of all, I just did not appreciate how who I was corresponding with just kind of didn't email me back with nothing. There was no update. There was no, even if it was like, hey, you were great, but we're not a great match. Because that's how it goes sometimes, right? And I would have been okay with that. But the fact that there was just dead silence on the other end of the exchange, and how I was just kept wondering for weeks if I got this audition, if I'm going to be a Peloton instructor, right? And it was for the best. It was for the best because, listen, fam, that's a hard job. When you're being filmed, you have to be on 1000%. Because if your energy level is midway, it's going to feel very down from the other end. So, and it's all good. I know a lot of Peloton instructors and they're so cool. I actually help one. I do flexibility lessons with her. And it was a great experience. I'm happy I did the audition because sometimes you need to go through things that are uncomfortable to know that if it's not for you, it's not for you. But you've experienced it and you have that in your arsenal. And it's just tools to help you go forward with whatever challenges that you encounter. And you know what's so crazy too, when the Steve Ross thing happened with Equinox and everyone was boycotting Equinox. And in the comments, people were like, thank you so much, Jackeline. People were like, you know, Peloton's a great company to work for. Yeah, I tried to audition for Peloton, and guess what? It was almost a 90-day process to not get it. You think you just walk into not only Peloton, but into Flywheel, into SoulCycle, and say, hire me, give me a job. That's not how it works. Anyway, this is the look. This is from Tropic. We have a little low. So I love that even though it's lavender, it's still low key. So funny you're mentioning being ghosted. I just experienced this with a potential employer. 3 interviews, a case, met the director, the works. Right. They just pull you through the ringer. It's like, just give me yes or no. Okay? Because I need to keep it moving, so I have a plan B. Oh. Are we talking about the hair? Because that definitely is another conversation. Whew. Okay. Low-key lavender and like, hey, super blue. Lady Bay, I agree. The lavender is very pretty. I like it because it's still low-key, but it's not a neutral brown. This, for sure, I mean, you could wear this for a party, festival, every day, whatever, but I really love the lavender. It is cool. All right, fam, we gotta rush. These weren't even on. These weren't even on, fam. I am a mess. Let's take this off and do 2 more looks. We gotta hurry up because I got like 15 minutes left. Okay. Here we go. Bioderma time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kat. Thank God 2 schools rejected me back when I started because the right one hired me. Right, exactly. And, you know, I made it happen. I have clients and it's because cycling, I just can't teach the cycling. I can't do it. I'll take cycling. Oh, someone just ordered Sephora. Oh, we can go a little overboard. That might have to happen anyway, because I'm running out of time. Would you just go neutral brown blush with lips with lavender eyes? Yes, I would, Iris. Taya, yes, I like the face halo too. I like the face halo for my face makeup, but eyes, I mean, unless you're doing very light eyes, maybe with no mascara, because I would then have to go in, for instance, if not my Bioderma, the Sephora. Kathleen, I just like the paint pot design better than to squeeze out primer. Oh no, I don't have any Q-tips. Let me be very careful here. Okay. Okay. That will have to do. Audra! Thank you so much. I used to be a huge Avril fan. I kind of am. I liked her album. I liked the single she came out with. I don't know about the rest of the album, but Prime again. Check. Now let's get into where happened to my little brush. I don't know where it went. Oh, I got the little Marc concealer brush, of course, as per Vikeejeah. Couldn't stay away. That Tiger Lily is intense. I mean, yes, it gets hard panned, but when you pack it on your lid, it kind of leaves behind like something. So we're going to have to use concealer to cover that up. Ooh, fibromyalgia is tough. I am not an expert at that. She asked what type of exercises you would do with one with fibromyalgia. I mean, something that's very gentle, I would imagine. That's not going to raise your cortisol levels. Hey, Sean. Yes, this will definitely be on the replay. Sharon asks if Marc Jacobs will release new foundation. It's possible. Kat, I would say you're pretty good with the Sky eye set. If anything, the Pro eye set is amazing. But the Sky eye set is definitely everything you need, especially if you have small hooded eyes. Pat, 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 pat. Yes, thank you, Emily, for that suggestion. Anything low impact, give yourself lots of breaks. Exactly. Make sure you have the stuff you need. Water, pain meds, exactly. Gentle, low impact, no strain. All right, fam. Maybe we can do like more of a pink look. I'm going to do Sangria. Sangria! Definitely Sonia G. Build a Pro. No, Jumbo Blender. Lady Miss G76. I have Natasha brushes. They're okay. They're a little rough. Because it's like once you try Sonia's brushes, it's pretty hard to, you know, go with anything else. Like, that's why I can't use Smith brushes. I feel they are rough. Rough. Iris, it's the cruelty-free stamp on Japanese brushes is a little more complicated because even though these are natural fibers, the process by which the fibers are acquired are not cruel. They're not cruel to the animals. They actually respect them and they brush their hair. They don't, you know, torture them for their hair. But people, you know, they want more answers, but that's the only one that I have. What can we, so since we started with Sangria, we could go in this quad, or we could go in with this quad, or we can go this diagonal. That'll be interesting. Because I want to reserve this color for this eye. So let's go more pink, shall we? So I'll apply this color then. On the inner part of the eye, I'm going to pull this in a little more on the lid. Yeah, this live might be going over, fam. Because I was late and I talked too much. What's new? Peach Puff. Right here. Don't want to blind you with the mirror. Inner corner or inner part of the eye. Packing that. Oh, that's pretty. Hey, Raya. Raya or Raya? I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Tap, 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 tap. Amy, it is, isn't it? It's a really pretty shade. And it just melted. Evie, I said Natasha Denona lip liners were okay in my Natasha Denona collab, but they're actually good because they're drier. I like a drier lip pencil because I feel it defines the lips more. Blender Pro with, I think I'm going to go Vintage Taupe. Vintage Taupe. Oh, the question of the night, fam. Safari or Tropic? Don't mind me, I'm just reading the comments. All right, I'm taking Sangria, patting down a little more in the outer corner. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to make this just an all matte eye. Why not? Let's do it. Sangria, lower lash line. I cannot wait for the makeup show here at NYC moved to August because of the Coco. But Hakuhoro will be in that show. I cannot wait. Definitely now, nudist, inner corner, highlight. I like the Koi palette. I think it is worth investing in. It's such a beautiful color story. Don't expect the shimmers to be like indie brand saturation. They're thinner on purpose because I think they're more pro-friendly in that respect, that the textures reach a wider spectrum of skin textures and it looks more flattering. All right. I gotta say, I prefer Viseart mattes over Natasha mattes simply because I think Viseart mattes are a little easier to blend. I think they're more beginner friendly. But Natasha mattes are beautiful. These in particular, I think, are very nice in the Tropic palette. I don't think you need all that shadow for Ground Pro. If you're not a makeup artist, I am a makeup lover to the end of time. So of course I had to have it, but I don't think it's necessary for someone who just does makeup on their self to get the Ground Pro, unless that's the only palette you will ever own. All right. Exotic. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll use that same brush that I applied Tiger Lily with, my units. Because we got to go back and forth, back and forth. Because I want to use Laguna to blend this out. I think this shade has a tendency to be a little more hard pan than Tiger Lily. This has a really nice tone to it. It's not completely green. It's like an aqua. Yes, FriYAY is having an event right now, but I feel the shipping is going to take a really long time. Like weeks. So I'm waiting until all this is over. They might have a better sale even whenever that time comes. I don't know. If I had to choose one palette or brush, Mint Frost. Ooh, watch out. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, just lightly strewn across on top of Exotic. That's pretty. Yes, Neiman did file for bankruptcy. Yeah, definitely. The Paris edit from Vikeejeah is permanent. So if you change your mind, it'll still be there for you to buy, right? So I definitely wouldn't rush. Laguna, I'm doing it. I'm putting Laguna on the crease. I'm doing it. I would like, however, to do that with Isom S33. Do I want to use this brush? I think this is a good choice. Oh, we gotta pat it. We gotta pat it down, fam. Ooh, that's pretty. Laguna with Exotic. Yes. Oh, so good. Don't mind me. I'm just reading and blending. I could show how to organize my makeup, but it's not very organized. That's the problem. That's the problem. I use the clear shoe boxes from the Container Store. That's basically it. But I had to stop because it was getting overwhelming. Tara, that Kyoto Fox set looks amazing, but I have to wait. I have to wait because it's so expensive. I mean, one brush is $300. I could do a brush care video. Omoye, yes. Is it Omoye or Omoye? Let me know. Because I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, Iris, it's a dense brush. Rachel, sometimes, but I've been lazy. Linda, that's a tough question. What's my favorite highlighter? Woo! Hey, Shantae Marie TV, what's going on? Okay, we're almost done. Mint Frost. Oh, my new video just dropped. New video just dropped. I wonder what it is. I want that. Please. Stop it. Stop it right now. Ooh. Ooh. Taking more Laguna. Oh, yes. ND Naked Honey was on sale today, y'all. I have that palette. I don't use it enough. Because, of course, I'm distracted with whatever else is going on. I don't know what I could put on the waterline. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. I do want to fix this, though. And then we'll be done. And then we'll be done. Okay. Lashes. I'm going, you know what? I'm going to go mascara. Because ideally, I would, or I would just wear mascara anyway if I were to wear this out. Yes, Jen. This color is outrageously gorgeous. I love it so much. I'm happy I went into this palette because when you look at it, you're like, I don't know, man. But it actually is a great color story. And even if these suckers are hard to pick up, like Penny Rose said, I think a very tightly packed synthetic brush will pick up the pigments more successfully than a soft natural hairbrush. Oh, this mascara is thick. Woo! All right. So you know what's happening next Wednesday, right, fam? We're doing Pat McGrath, Divine Rose. Set the date. Set the date. And maybe on FriYAY we'll do Natasha Denona Safari. Oh, maybe, just maybe. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Okay. Ooh, the lashes are on. Okay. Do a little lipstick. Do a little lipstick. Definitely. Without a doubt. Susan Yude. This freaking shade is rude. It's rude. This is Natasha's L5. All right, we're done. Here we are. We got a nice red all matte eye. We used the peach for the inner part of the lid, a little more diffused, a little more gradient. And this is like, oh my goodness me. This is, I have to use the Tropic palette more often, fam. This was a good one. This was a good one. I gotta use, oh, and we forgot to limoncello on top of, hold on, let me use this finger. There it is. Pa, 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 pa. There's the brightness. There it is. Oh. That really kicked it up. That kicked up the shine. Absolutely. Done. What is the consensus? Tropic palette hits. I know the shades on the bottom are tough. They are. But you gotta wiggle, 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 pat, pat, pat. Okay? That's what you gotta do. If you don't feel like doing that, I understand. That is your prerogative. But I feel the looks are worth the work. I do. And these shades, these tones of mattes, they're neutral, but they got a little something else in there. And you could pair this in any which way. The layering possibilities endless. Hey, Melissa. How are you, my love? Oh, so, Janelle, hello. That is it, fam. We did it. My apologies for being late. My apologies for that mishap. But I'll be better prepared. Well, I don't know how better prepared I can be, but it's just the internet going off. Thank you, Nadine, for coming. Oh, I'm so happy you enjoyed. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to update the description box as well as update the thumbnail so I don't look crazy. And next Wednesday, we will do Pat McGrath Divine Rose. And that Friday, we'll do Natasha Denona. In terms of flexibility lessons, maybe I could just do another live on another day and have it just dedicated for that. And whoever wants to come. Or I could also do it on IG. I could do it on my IG and you guys could visit me on IG. And I could post what time I'm doing it here on the community board so you know what's happening on that platform if you want. Because I know not everyone has IG, so I'm trying to be as considerate as I can. Yes? So mark your calendars, fam. Wednesday will be Divine Rose, and then FriYAY, Natasha Denona. Well, I say Safari, but maybe I'll put up a poll. Maybe it'll be either Safari or one of her 28 pans. We'll see. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for being the best squad on the planet. I love you all. I don't deserve you, but you always pull up and just have the best energy, the best internet hugs, just the best. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you just hanging out, carving out time to hang out with me. It means the world. And we'll update you on my plans going forward for any of the flexibility lessons. I do teach Zoom classes. I do a little barefoot body conditioning. I'm more than happy to have you on board. We got a couple of members who took class this week and they really liked it. So if you want, you can email me. All my stuff will be down below in like 20 minutes. I gotta update it. I could put you on the barefoot body conditioning mail list. I have a splits workshop on Sunday on Zoom. If you are interested in that, you can let me know. Yes, Allison, you will be there. Woo, woo, woo. And check out our collab with Hey, it's Jackeline. It is up now. It's been up for 8 minutes, but hi, Leah. If you want to check out Super Sheet, Leah Wright is a Super Sheet member. She takes my classes 5 times a week. So we'll make it happen, fam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Have a great night, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much, everyone.